Tonight versus Texas Southern, I thought we came out really sluggish. I thought that we kind of lost our grip defensively. It kind of carried over from the Prairie View game in terms of the fourth quarter when we stopped playing defense. And so our players kind of hung their heads a little bit, kind of lost their confidence after that loss, and it carried over into this game. And so I think that's how we started. But making the quick subs and getting some different energy in the game, we played players who hasn't been playing. They played well for us, making defensive changes, zone, man, full court pressure, half court pressure, just mixing it up. I think it gave us that intensity that we needed defensively, and it kept Texas Southern off guard. And that's what helped us get back into the game.
Speaking of the defense, like you said, like what were you telling your players? Because I noticed that some of them were kind of slow in rotations, getting over to like get in the gaps, and like eventually what they did later on in the second half. Like what were you telling them at that point?
You know, we were telling them what we wanted them to do, and when they wasn't doing it, we had to make the subs. And I think the players wanted to play, and the ones who got into the game got it done for us. The players who entered the game for us really wanted this victory. They had a lot of intensity, and so those are the ones we stuck with. You know, Christina down the stretch had big steals back to back to back, and that helped us tremendously walk away from Texas Southern early.
And the energy that you guys came out with after halftime, I mean, the game went, at halftime it was tied 36-36, but like you said, Christina came out what did y'all say to her, if you said anything during halftime?
At halftime, you know, my assistant coach got on him. You know, he told him that he was disappointed because we were pouting about playing time. You know, we were hanging our heads about things that, you know, that was pretty much out of our control. And so he just told him in order for us to get this victory, we got to play together. We got to be positive and we got to work hard. And we knew that it was going to start on the defensive end. So coming out the locker room, our players really bought into it, getting into Texas Southern defensively.
And then also, Velez, like in the first half, she hit a couple 3-pointers, but in the second half, it was like she was non-existent. I mean, talk about the defense on the perimeter, forcing her off the 3-point line.
Yeah, we went into a 1-3-1 zone defense just to match up with her, and we told our players do not help too far off of her. And our players were really targeted in on her, and they did an awesome job with our rotation off ball side. They did a great job knowing where she was at all times. And those couple of possessions when we were in that zone defense kind of confused Texas Southern a little bit. They run their man plays against it, and so we were able to stay with the shooters a lot better.
Shot almost 60%. I think that's probably one of the best offensive nights you've had all year. Just talk about the offensive flow and such.
Well, I'm a defensive coach, and I tell our players all the time, if we can get after a defense creates your offense, and that's exactly what happened for us. Getting those steals and making easy layups and just being efficient around the basket with Marnisha Hamer, feeding her the ball on the inside. I mean, we were knocking down, you know, those 80% shots right there in the paint. And the couple of shots that we made from the 3-pointers from Taylor and Jasmine Redmond made a couple of threes, they stretched the floor. Getting the ball on the inside, opened up the outside, and they were shot ready and kind of stretched the floor for us. But I think we're really efficient in getting to the basket and scoring around the basket.
Improved to 7-6 in conference play. Texas Southern falls to 6-6 in conference play. You got Grambling on Saturday. You know, they might be looking for redemption after their last game. What's the mindset right now with, you know, a pretty good Grambling team coming to town on Saturday?
Well, right now we're going to enjoy this win. We're going to get some rest, and we're going to get right back at it. I think Grambling played tonight, and I think they would Prairie View pretty good. And so they're going to come here on an extreme high, competing against us. And so we just got to keep our same game plan and be able to make some minor adjustments and be efficient again around the basket. We are a lot bigger team than Grambling, and so we're going to take advantage of that. And, you know, you'll see some of the same things as you saw there and with some minor adjustments.